Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jedi. So, today we're going to be looking at President Trump basically asking his supporters to boycott the election. Yep, you heard it correctly. I didn't mispronounce anything or I didn't say anything wrong. It was actually President Trump saying that we should not be voting on November 3rd and we should be moving it because he wants to delay the election. And since they're not letting him do that, he wants his supporters to not, to show their support to him by not voting. So it's a little bit odd and it's a little bit different, but I had the same kind of reaction as you're probably having right now. I was like, what? It's kind of confusing. So guys, I'm gonna break it down for you, kind of tell you what's going on, give you my thoughts. As always, let's go. All right. So let's start off with the basics. With basically President Trump saying, he basically brought this whole thing up because right now the numbers for him aren't looking too great, and you can kind of tell that President Trump wants to delay the election because he wants to wait till mail-in vote has been gone. Because with the mail-in votes, we know that they can basically send it to everybody, and if they send it to everybody with a residency, they can just send it to people who are not citizens, and of course people who are not citizens of the United States are immigrants, and they're more likely to vote for the Democratic Party, which is against President Trump, because they're not a big fan of President Trump. So these are just facts, straight facts. Everybody knows this. I mean, I'm not trying to stretch anything because pretty much everybody knows that President Trump is not for open borders, and of course people who support that are immigrants, and yeah. So I don't want to get too much into that. So basically, President Trump does not want mail-in votes, and he wants it to be delayed until the whole COVID situation dies down. And of course, this means that he will be in office a little bit longer. So of course, if we're going to go into the two sides, Democrats and Republicans, basically the Democratic side is basically just saying no, heck with that. We're not going to do that. We are going to make sure that, we're actually going to vote on November 3rd with mail-in voting systems. So now if you're going to jump back to the Republican side, of course, they're going to side with President Trump, and they are saying that we should delay the voting. So they, of course, want everything to go normally. They don't want to have to deal with this whole idea of mailing in votes, and because if we mail in votes, the whole immigration thing and how that's going to completely have a direct effect on how the election is going to turn out. So that's basically where the two parties stand. And in my point of view, I think mail-in votes are a little bit on the both sides. Of course, I think it's a lot safer than going to the actual thing because we're going to have the whole COVID-19 thing taken care of. But I also don't want people who shouldn't be voting to vote, because of course that's not how America works. So I think that we should kind of play it in the middle and help both sides here and say that if you're gonna mail in vote, either make the thing stricter, make sure that it's all run through who gets who, and of course we kind of have to listen to the Trump administration because he is the president. He kind of earned that right. So I think we should definitely take that into consideration, and that's basically where I look at it, guys. And that's basically where I kind of put it. So guys, if you have any comments, thoughts, comment section below. If you want to have a private talk, at Jedi.Solomon on Instagram. Go to the description, read that stuff on my social media platforms. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.